Fold it up, we gon' burn it down.
Okay, so a couple things showed up in the mail today. I've mentioned in past videos. We're going to put these on right now, quick and easy, nothing big. Here are the new plow markers, and I will show you again why I'm changing them out. And then here's this, it's solid, it's a hook on the back. I used to just leave one of my hitches, I have 100 of them, I used to just leave one of my hitches in the back, and then I would just have a 30-foot tow strap. But I pulled a bunch of people out the other night, and you know, you just throw, there's a loop on each end, and I just throw it over the ball, and then just pull it that way when I pull somebody out. But I like this idea much better. I've wanted one of these for a while. This thing was only like 25 bucks in Prime on Amazon, so I got this. I'm going to use the locking pin out of my hitch here I have for my camper, because this hook here, that's a hot commodity. People will try to steal that damn thing. So I just put a little bit of grease on the end there where this goes in, because I've had problems with these in the past where you'll go to unlock it and they rust, because it already was a little bit rusty, where they'll rust and they'll stick on there and you'll never get that damn thing off. So you end up having to cut through it with a Sawzall, which I've done before. So let's go get these put on. Okay, now if you watched my last video, you saw a picture, but here's the actual up close damage of what I did here. And I actually bent the quarter up under too. That's no big deal. I should be able to pull that out. It won't look perfect, but I can pull it out good enough. But it didn't do any damage anywhere else as far as I can tell. But the new bumper's ordered and it'll be here soon. So there's a lot of ice and crap built up in here, but we'll see what I can do to get this thing in there. Easy enough. It is in there, locking pins in, it's solid, ain't going anywhere. So now you just take the loop end of the recovery strap and throw it right over top. You're good to go. Now this is what I meant about these plow markers. See these? Been on there for over a year, still nice and bright. These ones here were the same red as my plow, and look at them now. Brand new, just put them on last year. And the other thing about these is when you hit like a tree branch or something that goes over the plow, they bend and they stay there. I don't like that. These ones here, you pull them over, they spring right back up. So we're going to swap these out. Nice and simple. It's already on. I just gotta swap out that side over there and it'll be good to go. I'm in the dually. I just hooked up to the enclosed trailer, knocked a bunch of the snow off it as much as I could. It's gonna come off going down the road and blow like a snowstorm for sure. But I'm headed down to Ryan's to pick up, well, right now the Wright, the Walker MT, and the Ferris are all down there. And I got to bring them. I don't think I can fit all three in this enclosed trailer, but I got to bring, I'm at least going to grab the Wright and the Walker MT and bring them back here. The Wright's going to go out back in the shed. I'm going to drive that through the snow. I think it'll handle it fine. It'll get back there. And the two Walkers will go in the trailer. And then that gets the B out of my garage. And I'm not so sure Ryan and I are going to be able to do more cleanups. They're saying after this week, it's snowing today. I don't think nothing, you know, is going to build up to where we got to plow it, but I don't know if it's going to melt enough. They say after this week, the next like 3 to 4 weeks is going to be in low 40s to mid 40s. Some days are in the high 30s. So, you know, potentially a lot of it or all of it can melt all off. I'm not so sure if we're going to be able to finish up any cleanups. They're going to end up as spring cleanups. So, but I'm going to get them out of there because Ryan's got a lot of stuff he's got to do in his garage, and there's just so many mowers and stuff in there. We need to get him out of there so he can get in there and do what he's got to do. And That way I'll get them back here and I'll get them serviced. They'll be ready for next time we got to go out to do cleanups, or if we can't, then they'll be serviced and ready to go for spring. So let's go get them picked up. Some of the snow come off the trailer, mainly just up in the middle, but the trailer's empty. The walker's sitting right here. The Wright is in the garage. So let me get this walker loaded up and I'm gonna get the Wright. Well, here's Ryan's ZK. There's the Wright, but we got to get the Ferris out of the way first. See, there should be so much room in here, but we have so much stuff in here right now. So let me get this Ferris out of the way, and then we can get the Wright loaded up. Now I'm just really curious. I want to see if the Ferris will blow snow out of Ryan's driveway. Let's give it a shot and see what happens, just for the heck of it. It made a hell of a dust cloud, but that's about it. But that stuff's so packed in. He's already scraped his blade across it a couple times and worked it in. So, I mean, the blade's gone across it and kind of packed it down. He's driven over it, him and his wife, a few times. So it's pretty packed in there. But either way, it made a pretty cool dust cloud. So I managed to squeeze all three in there. Got the walker, the Wright Sport, and this big Ferris. And it's only a 14-foot trailer with a 2-foot V-nose, but it's not a true full 2-foot. So I have the walker kind of tucked in there a little bit with the deck flipped up. And I have them all in there, just like so. The new lights I was talking about in yesterday's video for the back rack showed up today. I have them at home. But the mounts for the back rack, turns out that's what the back rack needs. The mounts for it are all screwed up. So I got all new mounts, all new hardware, everything brand new for this thing for 78 bucks in Prime on Amazon, free shipping. So those will be here today, but they're coming UPS. So who knows what time they'll be here. The lights came USPS, which my mail always comes between like 9:30 and 10 in the morning. One thing, I'm seeing this a lot more in people's videos, like everybody's videos. I don't know why, but when they're like going to the next scene or they're saying, I'm out, they go like this with their hand and cover the camera. That was a Jason Ambrose thing. He started a long time ago, and it's kind of funny that Jason Ambrose's thing is always original or stay original, whatever it is, but whatever, original. And now everybody copies what he does. You find that odd? I find that odd. So this is the rack. It was sitting out back in the snow. I brought it up in here so the snow can melt off it. It doesn't even need painted. I thought it'd be all rusty. It's not. Ryan just has to pull the mounts off there and there that he had on there for his two antennas, for I think one for a CB, one for a scanner or something like that, but he has to take those off. And it already has holes pre-drilled, one there and one there, from exactly where I want to mount those backup lights. So perfect. All I gotta do is mount the backup lights and run the wiring for them and put the new mounts on the ends, and it'll be ready to go on the truck. Easy enough. I got the GMC wash today. Car wash to get all the crap off it from plowing, and went and got it oil sprayed because I usually get it done in October, but I haven't had time yet this year. So Oh, camera's bouncing all over. I haven't had time yet this year, so I had to go get it sprayed, so it's good to go. My guy sprays the hole underneath of the truck. He sprays my entire plow down. He pulls the plugs out of my doors, it sprays inside my doors, pulls out the headlights and the tail lights, sprays inside there, puts them back in, sprays inside the tailgate, sprays inside the rockers. I mean, he literally sprays everything with Crown rust proofing spray. I get it sprayed every year, and this year I got Ryan to go to him. He's a good friend of mine and Ryan's. We've known him for a long time, but he's just the best. And then after he gets done, he washes your whole truck. That way you get all the overspray and everything off of it. That from the the oil spray, everything that goes through the air. It's great insurance, and it's definitely worth doing. But got all that done, and now I got all the mowers loaded up. Was able to fit everything in the trailer, and tomorrow I'm going to take my GMC down to Ryan's, and we're going to put the back rack on, wire in the lights, and it'll be good to go. So that's what you guys will see tomorrow. Okay, I have the camera on because I'm going to record this. I showed you guys this when I plowed this one. The neighbor on the one side to the right here that doesn't want plow service anymore, she doesn't want to pay for it, she says that I plowed snow over onto her side. Do you see any snow there plowed over onto her side? Nothing. I told my customer, I said, we got over a foot of snow. And that's why she probably sees snow on her side. But I didn't plow anything over there on her side.